This is part 5 of our 6-part guided tour of the CottageDIY workshop dashboard. Now by this time we've covered many of the tools that you'll find on the dashboard and how they link to other pages. But with 2 parts left, we still have a few robust features that you've left to see. And this is just a short reminder. This is just an orientation to show you what they are. There will be full tutorials for those who want to really utilize the full functionality of these tools. In this part, I'm going to quickly show you some of the highlights of the custom label designer. Now this label designer was created specifically for soap, cosmetic, and handcraft items like candles and jars. And the first thing that you should know is that you do not need to be logged in or even registered to use this tool. Anyone can design and print their labels for free and the custom features. So if you need to get your labels underway and printed for the weekend, you can open up the page, start immediately, print, and have your labels in minutes. But there are some functionalities attached to the label designer that enhance the ability to use it if you're accessing it from inside your membership. So when we scroll down to the 5th block in our dashboard, we have the most recent activity from the label designer. Now, if this is your first time logging into it, it may look a little empty, but once you create your first label, all of your most recent labels will show up within this window so you can pick up where you left off if you want to get back into a project. Now, you already know that you can create a label from your workspace page, and those labels will be attached to your formula on that same page. But the most recent 3 will also show up down here, and if you jump into them, they will still be attached to your formula if you created it from a workspace page, unless you disconnect them. Now, when you enter from your dashboard, you can still create a label that won't be attached to any workspace page at first. Obviously, you can make labels for absolutely anything. They don't have to be soap or cosmetic label related, and you might not need them to be attached to a workspace page. So in that case, you can just go straight into your label library, create a label, and then click up here at My Labels, where every label that you've made sits, and you can filter around until you find just the one that you want. Now let's say you've created some labels and you didn't need or bother to make a workspace page until later when you wanted to explore working on a project a little bit more. On your label library page or your My Labels page, you can find a label that you've created, look for this drop-down list, and you can attach your label to one of your workspaces from here. So this works both ways. You can attach your labels from your workspace page, or you can do that vice versa. So you can use this tool independently, of course, but the power of attaching it to a workspace page is that you can then import your information back and forth. So a few of these features that we've already lightly touched on. You already know that you have an INCI formatter so that you can type in your ingredients and click a button, and that will format all of your ingredients into the INCI nomenclature, and then it will sort it in its appropriate order with just a click. You have a compliance checker where you can switch it back and forth between the rules for soap or cosmetics, and it will scan your label and see that you're following all of the basic needs of a label and that you haven't forgotten any elements. But also over here in your presets, where you can select a background design, you also have a preset that allows for you to select for your candle warnings. So depending on what type of candle you're making, you can select one that fits and instantly grabs a set of candle warning labels to print out alongside your designed candle labels. And you can design a front and a back label right at the same time. And to make your work even faster, you can use this branding feature that will store even more custom information like your business name, logos, your website address, any taglines you might want on your labels. And these are just bits that don't need necessarily to import in from the details of a specific product. And you can use it to automatically pre-fill the custom presets so that it changes it from the demo information to your saved brand information. That'll save you a little bit of time. Okay, so now you see how you can access quick links to your most recently created labels, connect and disconnect your labels back and forth from the My Labels page and the Workspace page, import your product details, check your labels for compliance, and keep your business brand information stored for fast presets. Now you've almost made it to the end of this tour. We have just a few more features to go, and we are now ready to move down to part 6.